Ah, yes. Here we are. Let me switch that up real quick. Okay. Hmm. Welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. Got a good topic for y'all today. Oh, cool. Hold on, man. You can't be walking in the camera with your drawers on, dog. your hey, your clothes are right there on the bed. Wait, here, just climb up on the bed and just go that way. That way. Yeah, just yeah. Go up. Okay. Excuse all of the plastic sounds and stuff, y'all. Um, there's a mattress in my room. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Um, Shout out to my mother who decided to get it for me because I'm just sleeping on the futon, and the futon is like ridiculously uncomfortable. However, that is the topic for today. That is the topic for today, y'all. I, you know how you go through so much stuff. You know how people go through so much stuff and they don't even complain because they've been through like really troublesome tribulating times in their life. So they kind of look at you when you complain about little stuff and they're like, what's wrong with you, dude? Like, this is great. Like, people maybe in I actually had the pleasure of meeting someone from like it was like Nigeria or something like that. And he I went and took him shopping. This is a while ago. I went and took him shopping, and I was kind of rushing through the process. What you need? What you need? He like, oh, I want to get my nephew some shoes and this, that, and the other. And that was one thing he noticed. He was like, man, y'all try to do everything so fast, man. And I was like, oh. He was like, nobody's stopping to talk to anybody. Like, y'all just go through the grocery store, just get your stuff and leave. It's crazy. I was like, okay, all right. That's different. And then he was like, you guys all have rooms, you have beds. Like, some people, they just have a shelter. They just have something that shelters them from the elements. It's not even really like walls and air conditioning and all of this stuff. And here I am complaining because I'm like, well, Cool don't have his own room. I just had to put my life in perspective real quick, right? Because it's like, come on, man. I used to continuously say, over here especially, we live like kings and queens, y'all. It's just a fact. In other places, in rural areas, people are fighting for just a box like this. This is like this area is probably like, I don't know, 20 feet by 20 feet or something like that. It's pretty small. And it's kind of irritating for me because I'm like, I want more space, right? But if I go live under the conditions where they don't even have a shower, you got to go down the path there to go bathe in the river, changes the whole perspective, doesn't it? It's like I gotta go through it, man. I gotta go experience it. You can't really speak to stuff unless you experience it. So I'm not saying that I've done anything like that, but I am sleeping on this uncomfortable futon. I have been sleeping on it for a while, and it's really uncomfortable. It really is. And I got so used to it that I don't even I don't even think about it no more. I haven't been really mentioning it, but yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable, man, and it affects my sleep somewhat. So, but but in other places, they don't even have any type of cushion. They don't have any type of futon. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not really upset with that. I'm upset with the fact that I don't feel like I can perform at my highest level when, obviously I'm not getting sleep. That's incredibly important to me right now. is making sure that I get enough sleep. But hey, it is what it is. And if I consider myself and not compare as in a competition, but if I, look at the two lives of me, myself, and then someone in a third world country where, they're just probably happy to have a dirt bed, then that really puts your life in perspective. It really puts your life in perspective. Because over here, which is kind of what I mentioned the uh, in the comments or in the description, is that we live in a society, y'all, that's just we soft, man. We soft like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Somebody poke us in the belly and we just giggle away. We just giggle away, man. Straight up, like soft and pudgy, man. So, as much as I am uncomfortable and I want to, like, I got a crook in my neck and everything now, it's just like whatever, dude. Sleeping out in the living room today, on a different futon with a different little padding that I tried to put on there that me and my mom's tried to put together. But pain produces endurance, and that is why I kept asking. I was like, man, God, come on, man, let me know what's up. Like, I'm really trying to go alleviate these feelings. You know what I mean? Because it's been a month. It's been a month since I've partaken in my recreational, extracurricular, mind expanding enhancement activities, and so I'm feeling everything. I'm feeling everything. And it's really irritating me, man. And I'm like, why do I have to go through this, dude? Why do I have to go through this? Why am I putting myself through this? I really don't have to go through it. It's like but I go into these experiments and I'm like, I can't not see it through. It's like I'm compelled to see what is the effects. Can you close that door for me, please? It's like I'm compelled to see what are the effects, dude. Like, how's this gonna end? What's gonna happen? And that's what trips me out, man. That's what trips me out because I'm like, something is compelling me. The power of Christ compels you. Remember Austin Powers? But look, look, y'all. I'm super discombobulated today. I'm playing basketball. I'm just all disoriented, man. I'm like, what is going on? I don't know. Maybe it's the sleep. Maybe it's not. Who cares? But um, what I realized, and it was yesterday, I was listening to an audiobook because I'm like, man, come on, man. Somewhere, somehow, give me the message. What is it? And sure enough, right on the audiobook, it's a lady. I'm reading a book called Defy Gravity because I'm trying to fly, just so you know. I'm trying to learn how to fly subconsciously, right? And I actually have this subconscious mind programming that I made for myself. And what makes that so interesting is in the recording, I say, I can defy gravity, right? I can defy gravity. I repeat that to myself a few times. And all of a sudden, I stumble upon this book called Defy Gravity by Caroline Miss. And I'm like, what? What? That's okay. No coincidences. Cool. Let's read it. So I started reading it. And in the book, she says, pain produces endurance, in so many words. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. Straight up. That was literally, I was driving. I was like, oh, dang. Okay. You gave me the answer. That's what's up, man. Thank you. I was looking for it. And I'm like, that's it. Okay. Now I get it, man. Now I get it. We're so, as a society, we're so used to getting the quick fix. We're so used to getting the quick fix, y'all. We need the quick fix ASAP. We need a resolution ASAP. Another thing she goes over is we cling to reason like out of control. We got to let that go too, to be honest with you. Why? Because there's no trying to understand God's ways. If there was, then we would know how to create a tree, or we would know how to create water out of nothingness. You see what I'm saying? Like, ain't no making sense of that. It ain't no making sense of that. Ain't no reasoning for that. You can. We're in the age of reason, and what I appreciate what she identifies is that that's what happened as soon as Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, introduced a new awareness to the world, which changed life itself. Now think about that, because that's drastic. That's drastic. He introduced gravity. The apple falling. Plenty apples probably fell before. But ain't nobody say, "Whoa, hold on, that's a law. What what's up there? What goes up must come down. There's gravity. There's some type of pull happening here." Nobody else said that except for Newton. He was like, "Hold up," and then he froze time and was like, "I can see the matrix, dude. There's this thing that's pulling us down to the ground. What is that?" And then he deemed it gravity, gravis, or gravis, something like that. It's a Latin word, okay, from the Latin word gravis, which means heavy. Yeah. Hmm. So anyway, not to get too scientific here, because that's not my style. um he introduces gravity, y'all, and that changes life itself. Without that, there's so many different things that we wouldn't have done, from planes to cars to everything, everything. But we soft, man. That's really the gist of this whole thing. Pain produces endurance, and if we so quick to freaking end the pain, which I am, I'm like ready to be like, I'm done feeling this. It's irritating to me. I don't like it. But then how can I introduce hey guys, open enrollment is next week for the Mindset Matters Institute, where I teach you how to tap into yourself, and I teach you how to deal with issues. How am I able to speak to that if I'm not practicing it so that I can fully endure through the process and utilize the tools that I have instituted myself? I know they work, but am I a continuous user of these practices? Or am I using a supplement? Like, oh, you know what? No, let's smoke a little bit and hey, the pain's gone. Yay. Yes, the pain's gone. If I'm gonna do that, then I have to add that into the institute. Like, hey guys, okay, so if it gets too crazy, just make sure you do this and you'll be fine. Right? I might as well add that in there as part of the program, one of the modules. But since I'm not doing that, and I'm literally saying, hey guys, this stuff works. Okay. Focus, thought, breathing in. All right. Focusing in like that is going to help you to alleviate these feelings. Back to center, allowing yourself to feel these feelings is going to help you to become better. Okay. Concentrated strength, focusing in on something, an objective, an object that is a little ways from you, is going to help your concentration, your focus on particular things. All right. Stillness is going to help you have more control over yourself. Right. All four of those are ways to deal with my problem specifically, which I told y'all was anger. So guess what? He like, dog, I'm helping you out. You cannot speak to this if you not gonna actively work through it. You can't have no recreation until you actively work through this problem. And then you can say, okay, I know how to deal with it. Then I might say whatever. But until then, you're gonna have to feel this. You're gonna have to feel this, man. You're gonna have to feel this life and go through it and work through that whatever you got inside of you, work through that demon, work through that Hulk, and learn how to tame it fully, completely, not just with an extra supplement that I created on this planet. It's like, nah, I want you to tap into you as you tell everyone else, Kev. I want you to tap in and show them the true power of the human being. Otherwise, what are you talking about? See what I'm saying? Like, I give it to y'all raw, man. I don't sugarcoat nothing. These are my learnings. I love learning. I love learning. I love going through these processes and figuring this stuff out, because I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I just was ignorant to it. I was ignorant to the fact of what I was doing. And that happens a lot, y'all. We're ignorant to the fact of what we're doing a lot of times. But once you become aware, that's why I can't just all of a sudden be like, you know what? Nope, don't want to feel. I'm good. One hit, boom, the feelings are gone. It's like, no, you got to go through this process, bro. If you really finna do this, you really about to go through this, you got to go through the process so that you can truly 1000% speak to it. Otherwise, you technically faking. And that's just me, y'all. That's just me. Understanding life, understanding these processes, and really going through it and really holding myself accountable. Like, oh, okay. And again, the same thing with pornography and masturbation. It's like that's an escape, y'all. That's really why I'm able to be like, nope, okay, it's a wrap, dude. That helped. That was one of the things that helped me. It was so many different things that was thrown at me, so many different ways to kind of look at it, like, oh, look at the people like this and look at this, and it just wasn't working for me. But then once it was presented in a way like, oh, dude, that's an escape, and you trying to profess that you have a internal beneficial escape and you're not using it, now I'm challenged. Like, oh no, I know this works. No, I know this works. So let me go ahead and go through the process. Let me prove that to you, God, because I know this work. And he's like, all right, cool. Then you got to go through it. And I'm like, all right, cool. As irritated as I am, as discombobulated as I am sometimes, right? It's like, that's just how I go, man. So and I always encourage everyone, man, when you get to a certain level of awakening, you're going to be faced with a decision that you have to go and really tap into yourself. And I encourage you to go do it. You got to go through that process. Because if you don't, you're going to be basically lying to yourself. And that's detrimental to you, your entire being. What's up, buddy? Can I help you find some shoes? Yep. How about these? There you go. Go ask your mom to help you to put them on, please. Cool. I'm working right now. Can you go do that for me, please, buddy? Thank you. But anyway, so yeah, we went away from pain, the painkillers, the just all of the stuff. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes maybe it's necessary, but what I'm saying is, hold on. What I'm saying is that, like, that type of stuff, man, it's just irritating, dude. I just be like, the patience, man. And it's like, you gotta feel it. You just gotta feel it, dude. You gotta feel it. And really, so after this, I'm gonna go into deep meditation. Some other stuff happened too. I gotta go get a new phone. My phone isn't working for some reason. But anyway, yeah. So gonna go into some deep meditation and some focused thought, breath, to be able to calm down, because it helps. And I did it just yesterday, and I was like, oh wow, okay, that really worked out. I kind of and here's what I encourage y'all to do, right? For the ones that are in the Mindset Matters Institute, like, I want you to get the foundation down, but then I want you to challenge yourself to modify it, to make it more challenging for you. That's the key. That's when you are the master. That's when you hit a new level. That's when you really going legendary. Is when you take what I've built and then you're like, wait a minute, I can look at this and I can rearrange it and I can make it more challenging for myself. I don't recommend that right away, right? Get the foundation down, get the basics down. But after you get the basics down and you're comfortable with that, I expect you to make it your own, to modify it in a way that it is challenging for you and you continuously challenge yourself. That's what I do, y'all. That is literally what I do all the time. I find different ways to make things, simple things, more challenging for me all the time, because that's what is, it's working this, it's working this, it's working this, it's working this. That could be that could play a major role into why I stay looking the way I look. You know what I mean? It's because I'm continuously challenging my mind. Continuously, y'all. If you're not doing that, you're just coasting. And what's the point in that? What's the point in that? Bob Proctor said some people tiptoe through life hoping they make it safely to death. Let me say that one more time. Some people tiptoe through life hoping they make it safely to death. Now, I hope that hit you as hard as it hit me. Okay? Because I was like, yo, wow, that's deep. That's some deep stuff, y'all. That's really, really deep. Okay? So don't do that, man. I challenged myself. I stretched my time in basketball because I just didn't feel fulfilled. And me and my guy, Steph, we ran a bunch of drills. And I just was like, nope, I'm still kind of irritated. Still got a little bit of angry energy in me. I'm about to stay here a little bit longer, stay there till 7 o'clock. And I'm like, even so, I still was like, it's this weird unfulfilled. I'm like, dang, dude, I kind of gave it all I had, but I'm discombobulated, disoriented. I don't know. I can't really explain it. But anyway, I'm gonna go through the meditation, go through the practices, and that's what I encourage you guys to do. All right. Um, Test the institute out, man. I'm telling you, dude. Test the institute out, man. Next week is open enrollment, and test it out, dude. Don't stop tiptoeing through life hoping you make it safely to death, dude. We so scared of stuff, man. We running from pain, we running from worry, we running from all of this stuff, all of it, running from anxiety, running, dude. And it's like, just face it, man. Face it. Running from uncomfortable conversations. Just face it, dude. Just face it, man. And that's what I'm going through right now. I mean, it's for me at the end of the day. It's for me. Like, I'm not gonna jack to you. It's for me. But it is for y'all because of what I've built, man. I have to be able to speak to this, y'all. You understand that? You got to be able to really truly speak to stuff and stop being like, oh, yeah, I read this and this is what they say. And yeah, you should try that. And it's like, okay. But did you read it, then apply it, then say try it? That's the key. That's the master key. That's what I really had to realize. Back when I started doing all of this motivational speaking and going live on Facebook and all of this stuff, I figured out, oh, I need to apply these things that they all have some type of a system, y'all. They all have some type of a system. All of the motivational speakers that they all have some type of a system. And I guarantee if you do it consistently and you dedicate yourself to it, it's going to work. It don't matter which one it is. I'm just saying, like, okay, you feel like you know me, like join the institute, dude. Join the institute and see what's up. Join the crew, join the legends and see what's up. But I'm gonna tell you, if you not consistent in the program, dude, you're not going to see any benefits. I guarantee it. It's going to take a while, especially for the meditation part of it. It's going to take a while, man. And that's our problem. We want stuff so fast. We want stuff so fast, dude. And it's like you got to be consistent for like the entire time. It's a 77-day program, and I personally say you should dedicate your efforts to something, whatever it is, even if it's not the program, for 90 days, y'all. I'm saying you can't build a habit until 90 days. If you can't be consistent for 90 days, then you have no idea what's going on. And that's just the truth, man. That's literally just the truth, dude. And that's me going through processes, trying stuff out and realizing, okay, I don't feel nothing. 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 The whole way through until finally 3 months later, I'm like, oh, okay, wait, I'm starting to freaking understand stuff a little different. I'm starting to feel a little different. I'm starting to see things a little different. It's like, but we won't. Oh yeah, dude, get this in 10 days, get this in 30 days. It's like, dude, no, man. You might as well dedicate a whole year to it, man. If you're not gonna dedicate, and that's not me trying to get clients or nothing, dog. It's just I don't care what you do, even if you don't join the institute. Okay, if you don't join the institute, whatever you join, you better do it for 90 days straight, dude. Like that's just the reality of it. Now here I am talking about that, and I just slipped. I didn't fill out my recap yesterday, which I'm gonna fill out this morning because that's stressing my brain out too. I had an opportunity to do it yesterday, and I don't even know, dude. I just was like, let my feelings take over, right? But I'm finna jump right back in rhythm though. It's like you gotta go through the process, dude. 90 days, man. 90 days. Again, the elements of life is only 77. You're not really gonna feel it even then, man. That's just how I know human beings are designed now, dude. Because all of the whatever, because of how we just are constructed now with this new technology. That's just how it is now. But if you can't literally do something for 90 days straight, don't even act like you know it, dude. Just don't. Because it's not, you're not getting the full experience. You're not getting the full experience. I'm gonna just let you know right now. And because that's the fundamental thing that we all do, man. We'll get a string of days, we'll get maybe a couple weeks, 2, 3 weeks in, and then drop off, dude. I've watched it. I'm analyzing it. I don't say a whole lot, but I'm literally taking down data information and watching the process happen, dude. And it's like, I'm just saying, dude. And then what's gonna happen? Now, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Because what's gonna happen in that 90 days is something gonna happen, especially when you start stringing days along, when you're really consistent, something is gonna happen that's gonna give you a choice to fall off or not, dude. Car accident, death in the family, stuff not working, your health, you getting sick, all of that. And I'm telling you, none of that is an excuse, dog. I'm just saying, I'm being 100 with y'all. None of that is an excuse. I don't care if somebody died. I don't care if you got in a car accident. None of that. None of it is an excuse. I'm dead serious. And that can seem like, yo, Kev, crazy. But in the last company that I got to build, I witnessed it. I witnessed it. And I was like, I'm a human being too. I know that that's possible. I'm going to do that. Plain and simple. Because I'm calling myself uncanny. If I can't replicate that process, I ain't finna say that no more. But I'm telling you, y'all, I watched it happen. And to me, at first, I was like, this nigga crazy. Just to be real with you. I'm being 100 with y'all right now. I was like, dude, crazy. Dude lost his mind for real. And then I was like, wait a minute. But life keep moving. Time keeps marching on. Nothing's gonna stop for you. You stop yourself. That's what happens. Nothing else stops you. You stop yourself. Once you really, really, truly, really realize that, you'll stop doing it. Like, wait a minute, I keep stopping myself for a particular reason just because I don't feel like it. Man, that's tripped out. Really? It's been me this whole time? What? That's what I had to come to terms with. I'm like, no, I don't believe that. No, no, because when those outside things happen, when there's a death in the family, when there's a car accident, when there's something that throws off the whole day, when there's this, when there's that, that stops you. And then I have to think, and I'm like, wait, no, 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 it doesn't. It it's outside of me. How is it? stopping me unless it's physically holding you down from moving. If it's not physically holding you down from moving, it's not stopping you. You are. That's it, man. I'm telling you, dude. That's the only reason why I'm like, y'all join the institute because I just think my program is beastie, right? Because I'm like, I built it. I built it. I built a program. Didn't know I can build a program. Ended up building one. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is tight. Like, okay, you get to go through meditation first. It's literally what I went through, how I awakened. This is how I awakened. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Wow, this is tripped out. Okay, so first I started meditating, right? I'm like, oh, okay. Then I started the discipline activities, and I'm like, okay, the I am affirmations, and I make that hard too. 10 different I am affirmations for 7 days. Like, no, they have to be completely different from yesterday's. Ain't no repeats. Don't do no repeats with me. I want 10 different. So at the end of the that week, you should have 70 different I am affirmations. And when you look at them, you got a freaking Rolodex of I am affirmations you can say to yourself. I'm giving you gems. I'm helping you to create your own gems. You got 70 different I am affirmations that you created that's personal to you. That's why I tell you to go into the program because I'm finna enhance you. Then I have you go over gratitude. And I'm like, yep, 70 different gratitudes. Yep. By the end of the week, you'll have 70 different ones. Look over them from time to time. You'll trip yourself out. 70? That's a lot. But it's just 10 a day. I break it down atomically. And I learned that from Atomic Habits. I'm like, oh yeah, they not even gonna know. They not even gonna know. I'm hitting them with the sneak attack on this one. They not even gonna know that they got 70 different affirmations that they can look at, 70 different gratitudes that they can look at. It's tripped out. 70? That's a lot. That's a lot, dude. Think about that. Wow. Then I have you start eliminating silly stuff. What you watching? Eliminate it. If it's not benefiting you, take it out. Eliminate it. And that's why I told y'all, that's why I keep calling it the Mr. Miyagi, because you don't even know. You stop watching X show, you stop watching what blah blah blah, and all of a sudden your mind becomes clearer. You don't even know what's happening. You don't even know what's happening, dude. I'm slowly helping you to program yourself. You don't even know what's happening. That's why I'm just like, dude, whatever. And one day people will figure it out. I just got to keep going. I just got to make sure that I keep going because it's you can't see it right away, man. It's subatomic, man. I told y'all I'm in the subatomic realm. You are not going to be able to see this unless you go through it over and over and over and over and over again and really peer into it and be like, wait, hold up. Then I'd have you go through the power of speaking. Yo, say something kind to somebody every day. It's like, I do that, but do you really? Wait, do I really? I don't know. I had to think about that. I was like, do I really? Dang, do I do that? I don't know. I was like, I feel like I do. But oh, guess what? Now I give you a structure so you can take an account. So you can actually take an account of what you're doing. And you're like, oh, okay. Then you actively are thinking, okay, who am I gonna say something kind to today? I'm turning you into a legend, dude. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's why I said I'm only looking for the legends, man, because that's what I'm gonna turn you into. You at the end of it, you're gonna be like, hold up. Oh, well, again, only if you go through the whole 77 days straight through is it really gonna hit you. But if you kind of wavering in it, I'm just saying you're not gonna really feel it, y'all, because it's a compound. It's the compound effect. Just like what is dude named Curtis Ray? He talk about the compound interest, y'all. It don't happen until after a particular amount of time, and then all of a sudden, all of that energy compiles, and then poof, explodes you into rocket change of positive action. And then you're like, what the heck happened? Well, it's because that energy, all of that energy consistently pummeling, consistently beating on the system, the skills over and over and over again. That's what makes basketball players so elite. Why y'all think Steph Curry can shoot from half court? It's because he been shooting from half court since he was a freaking kid, dude. You think he just all of a sudden just was able to do it? No, he's been shooting threes for a good portion of his life. And all of a sudden, one day, he probably realized, yo, I can shoot way back here. Let me try that. And I guarantee you, he wasn't able to do it right away, but he was shooting so much, his awareness expanded. And he was like, I've never seen nobody shoot from this far. I wonder if it's possible. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all to do. That's the only reason why I'm asking you to get into into the institute, is because if you go through it over and over and over again, you're going to figure out how to make my system better. Now, eventually I'm going to go through it and make it better. I got to finish this other program first. But you're gonna make it better for you, and you're gonna start seeing the internetworkings of it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, so here's what I can do." That's what makes superstars. That's what makes legends. Steph is gonna be a legend at the end of the day. He changed the game like Michael Jordan did. I'm trying to tell y'all. Jordan just made the game look artistic. He just made the game look beautiful. Steph starts shooting from the ocean. He starts shooting from the ocean. People like, I ain't never seen that before. I watched this clip where they interview one of the basketball players. They said, and then he starts shooting and turning around. Ain't nobody ever did that before. He shot in the corner, turned around. The opposing team was yelling at him in the background. He shot the ball up, turned around, and said, "Shut up," and ran off, and the ball went in the hoop. And they said they ain't never seen nothing like that in their lives before. Now, how do you think he got there? By doing it over and over and over again. Larry Bird wasn't doing that. He was a highly adept three-point shooter, though. Steve Kerr wasn't doing that. He was a highly adept three-point shooter, though. Ray Allen wasn't doing that. He was a highly adept three-point shooter, though. So what made Steph different? He did it more often, the same exact shot, more consistently, and it helped him to find the internet workings of the activity. That's why repetition matters. That's why consistency matters. Because he ended up compounding that shot from three so much that he exploded into a new awareness and was like, I'm finna start shooting from half court on these cats. And I'm finna start turning around because I got this shot down so much, I ain't even got to look. Nobody else thought about that, though. Why? See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. You gotta, man, dude. I see this stuff. I know this stuff. I know what's going on. I know what's going on, and that's what I'm helping you to identify. That's why I'm saying you're gonna go legendary, because I figured that out. I see what he did. Ain't nobody breaking this down like this. They said, dude, he turned around and said, shut up. And the ball went in the hoop. At that point, do you know what happened? He struck fear into that entire team's heart. They like, that's that man. That's that man right there. That's that man. If you watch his top 50 highlights, man, goodness. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of basketball. Um, but I do it so much that I apply those aspects into my life, and that's why I'm able to speak to this like this with the consistency, because I'm able to identify through it with basketball, because I've been playing basketball for a long time. But I'm just saying, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is, dude. That's what it is. So there's the secret. There's the secret. Do the same thing over and over and over again for years. And all of a sudden, you'll figure out new ways to make it more advanced. And you'll enhance yourself like never before. But hey, I'm sure there was a lot of stuff going on in Steph's life. You know what? And what's interesting about that is they said dude had a graduation, right? He graduated from college that morning. That morning, where you think he was at? They said he was in the gym. Ain't no vacations, dog. Ain't no celebrations. He was in the gym that morning. That's what separates the freaking legends, man. And that's what I'm on, man. So y'all can just watch me if you want to. That's what I'm on, dude. Like, again, I slipped yesterday. So I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm even in Steph's realm, right? I'm not even saying I'm in Steph's realm because I didn't even post my recap yesterday. But what I'm saying is I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, though. I know how I'm gonna get it. And I know how this is going to turn out because I'm not finna stop. The Mindset Matters Institute is going to be known worldwide because I'm not finna stop. I'm going to continue to go live as much as sometimes I have no idea what to talk about because I've been going live for the past 4 years straight, y'all. Every Tuesday and Thursday. Count the days, man. Maybe I've talked about the same things before. I don't know. I probably have. I had to. It's just, is there that many different topics that you can come up with? I'm not sure. But I'm here. I'm here, man. And that's what I'm saying, man. If y'all want to go legendary, dude, the Mindset Matters open enrollment next week, dude. Don't play games with yourself, man. Stop playing games with yourself. Like, just time, dude. Me and Prash was talking yesterday, dude. I'm just like, man, I get to talk to her. I'm 15 years in the future. I get to give her the information that I wish I had. Because Pratch is a freaking legend in the making. All of you guys are. And that's why I'm doing this, y'all, because I don't know how much older I am than y'all. I'm 37, right? But all of the experiences and everything that I've gone through, I want to share this with y'all so I can help y'all to see, like, dude, you can be so much better, man. You can be so much better, man. And I want that for y'all. Cause I'm just like, my time gone. My time came and went. Not my time to be here, but the space, the space of time, the 20s, those are all gone now. Now I'm in 30s. And so it's like, oh, it's time to activate, Kev. You ain't got no time to lose, dog. But I take it one day at a time. I take it one day at a time. And that helps me to be very consistent, is to just focus, one day at a time. Wake up. Thank you, God, for this another opportunity. Come on, Kev. Let's give it everything you got. Let's give it everything you got in this workout and these shots in this gym. And then let's give it everything you got for these people watching right now and sharing your energy, right? And let's give it everything you got for the rest of the day on that post that I'm about to post up, right? For the affirmations. And then the next post for the motivational video that I do at the end of the day. Like, man, dude. And I'm just like, some days I'm not even jacking. I'm like, is this doing anything, dude? And then sometimes I'll get a message. I shared a message with a couple intimate people yesterday. I was like, man, that's what it's about, man. One person at a time. One person at a time. He was like, dude, you making a change, man. I appreciate it. I watched one of your lives. It helped me out. You making a change, dog. And I'm like, damn, okay. Just that little, just that little clap, that one person, like, you doing it, dude. It's like, I gotta take that. And if that actually is what all I'm going to receive, I gotta be okay with that too. I can't expect to make this something that it may not be. I'm totally indifferent to it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm totally indifferent to if this even is going to be a super large thing. I'm just like, I just know I'm not gonna stop, dude. I just know I'm doing what I want to do. And that's all I can say. So whether, whatever happens is gonna happen, man. That's just plain. That's just how it's gonna go. Whatever happens is gonna happen. I don't even know if I've been let me check this audio. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been on the microphone. Dang, I was about to say, if I've been talking like this with the microphone and it's been on speaker this whole time, I'm gonna be pissed. But anyway, Anyway, man, I really love you guys, man. I hope you understand that because I'm giving y'all straight hardcore raw information that I wish I had at any stage of my life. You know what I mean? And if somebody was giving it to me like this, man, I'd be soaking it up. I'd be taking notes. I'd be really focused on what's going on and really trying to apply it. Cause what else are you gonna do? And to be honest, what else are you gonna do, dude? And we all got gifts and curses. You know, some of our gifts are youth, and then I know from my youth I was like, I'm gonna be here forever. I'm gonna be here forever, so I can take all of the time in the world. I don't have to be consistent. I don't have to do nothing. I'm good. I can come down out of nowhere and strike like lightning. I don't need to be consistent. What I need to be consistent for, when every time I come out here I'm a threat. And I had to learn, no, Kev, no, you would have been, oh man, if you would have really used that, Kev, if you would have been consistent in your 20s, dog, god dang, where you would be at now. My God, man. So we got some makeup work to do. We got some makeup work to do. But yeah, I only say all of this stuff because I really appreciate y'all. I really love you guys. I really appreciate you being here and sharing your energy with me. Whoever decides to watch this, whenever you watch it. And yeah, just man, just try and capture this information some kind of way, man. Some kind of way. But I'm gonna keep coming on here. But don't rely on that. But don't rely on that. Because this could be it. And I know that. I don't dwell on it. But it could be. And then what? You'll just have to look at all the old videos. But as far as I know, I ain't going nowhere. All right. So I will be here for you guys as much as I want to. Okay. But yeah, outside of that, again, y'all see the ticker down there. It's next week. Think about it. Meditate on it. Okay. Meditate on it, man. Um, other than that, no major announcements, nothing like that. Besides that, the institute is next week. So just again, focus on that. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. We got some questions here. I was on one today, y'all. I was on one today. So let me see. David, good morning. The mighty figs. Faith in God gives strength. The mighty faith in God gives strength. Crazy legs was popping. Pratch on Earth. Captain Planet out here, y'all. All right. Mark, man, always great to see you, man. You usually say 100 100 100 too, man. I appreciate you. I really appreciate that. That's what's up. David Krupnick, haven't seen you in a while, man. What's popping? um yeah, read, try, apply. All right. um it's okay, man. I'm not here to, you know what I mean. I told y'all, I did not fill it out yesterday, man, and I literally consciously was like, nope. I consciously was like, dude, man, I'm going to sleep. Like, it was just, I don't know. But Josh, thank you, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your investing in me, bro. I really appreciate that, Doug. That's what's up. And I'm gonna make sure I pay that back tenfold. All right. David, commitment and discipline. Talking to me again. No, man, it's me, dog. It's me, dude. I'm literally I'm trying to make sure that I don't fall into the categories that I have in the past. And so I mean, because I can't even see none of y'all. You know what I mean? I'm on here really just talking to a camera. But um it's for me to get that out there too, man, because I think we all need those reminders at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you got to have that reality check of being like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what it is. That's the truth. And it's just like, okay, cool, let's get it in, man. But I'm never gonna say I'm more than or anything like that. The only way I'm able to do anything is through God. So that's 1,000. I'll always make sure that I mention that, which is why I have the certain signatures on my pages and stuff like that, is because that is the only way I'm able to go into these realms of uncanny or whatever subatomic, is because I'm praying to God for strength the entire time. I'm praying to God for wisdom. I'm praying to God to lead me in my thoughts, words, and actions. every day, as much as I can remember. So that's the only way I'm able to do that. Right. And it be like that, y'all. It be like that. And I'm sure Steph slips sometimes and stuff like that too. But the more you can really be conscious of how disciplined you are is really what's gonna make the difference. You know what I mean? And I get it. You could pit it against people, and I'm sure because he's in a competitive environment, he can go into the realm and be like, oh, I need to do this because Leonard is working hard right now, or Kyrie Irving is working hard right now, so I have to make sure I'm working more than them, that type of thing. But if you don't have that, it doesn't have to be that. It can just be through sheer inspiration of just, man, I want to do the best I absolutely possibly can. I don't want to let anything stop me. I want to see how much I can break through. I want to see how many obstacles I can smash through and just do this simple process, right? That's all it's about, man. That's all it's about, man. But yeah, I really, I say it a lot. I really love you guys. Yeah, that's what me and Zach did, man. Me and Zach, man, it was good. Zach kept me going. Me and Zach ran through the 77 days. I think all the way through 77 straight through, man. And again, that's like winning the championship, and then it's like, okay, now I'm defending the championship, and here I am slipping. And it's like, come on, Kev. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dog. If you're gonna play games like that, if you're gonna play games and not fill out the recap yesterday, you gonna get passed up. You gonna lose your power. You're gonna lose the energy, whatever it is that needs to get me going. Whatever it is that you'll tell yourself to get you going. Just utilize that and be like, man, come on, man. Because the first time is, obviously I got a lot of energy, and I'm like, I'm not trying to disappoint people, and I'm not trying to disappoint myself, and I'm trying to do the best I can for God and everything. But hey, 77 days is a long journey, man. That's a long journey. And yes, at this point in time, am I tired? Especially having all of these different thoughts in my head. I haven't fully finished the second program. It's live, but it's not fully completed, and just all of these different things that's going on. Yes, there's a lot going on, but man, are you gonna push through, Kev? But are you gonna push through, dude? You're not sleeping on a comfortable bed. Are you gonna push through? You know what I mean? You're not getting enough sleep, but are you gonna push through? You know what I mean? And not and then finding the balance to where I don't overdo it to where I get super sick. So it's like, yeah, certain days I'm like, dang, dude, I'm gonna have to sleep, most of the morning, or sleep through most of the afternoon, so that I can actually get the rest I need, so my body can recover, so I can continue to that stamina, so I can continue on. It's really it's a stamina game, and it's that with that there's always a balance. There's always a balance that's going to happen with it. So you got to find that for you, and that in itself is a journey, y'all. That in itself is a journey. It's just understanding how you best operate. That's a whole different ball game, dude. So it's like, man, it's a lot. It is a lot, y'all. And I know I'm asking a lot, but life is asking a lot out of you. And so I'm just here to be that extra, that coach on the side, like, man, let's do it. Let's do it together. I know you can do it. Let's get it in, you know? So yeah. So yeah, man. We all got this, y'all. I like that, Pratch. We all got this, y'all. We all got this, man. It's just going through the process, and we all gonna have our own particular learning curves and processes that we got to go through, but we will do it. And I know we will. The only reason why you guys are here is because you share the same energy I share, of wanting more, of wanting to be great, of wanting to be legendary. And so that's why you're here. That's the only reason why you listen to me, is because I'm you. That's the truth. I'm you. We share the exact same essence. I'm you. I'm just one of your dimensional paths leading the way. That's it. That's it. But I'm you. You need to know that. You need to understand that. I'm totally you, because we resonate for some reason. But yeah. So yeah, almost an hour in, y'all. Didn't want to take too much of your time. Appreciate you guys very much for hanging on. But yeah, think about it. Think about the institute. Think about all the things I said. Think about, just, you can set your own program if you want to. But I say join us in the legendary crew, the Avengers, the legends, and
let's start a movement. All right. Let's build this team to where we take over. All right. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Remember always that mindset matters more than anything else. Love you guys very, very much. Focus on the good. All right. And I'll see you guys again next time. Anytime. Out.